It's been a crazy weekend, but I'm back with a new video, and you're here too. We're all here together. It's beautiful. What is up? It is Dave and Confused, back with another video. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you so much. It's been one crazy couple days. I filmed 2 videos with my other YouTube channel, Wreck All the Things. They're going to be coming out soon, and they're both going to be awesome. I will let you know when they hit the channel, hit the interweb, when they're here, and you got to go watch them because they're hilarious. And they were so difficult to film, so I need you to go watch them for my own sake. I need you to go watch them, okay? Being that you're here now, right? Let's talk a little bit about relationships, shall we? As you can just look at me wearing a shirt with tacos and a Batman hat, you can see that I literally have to push ladies away all the time because it is just ridiculous how many girls chase me on a regular basis. I think that's probably the biggest lie I've ever told in my life. Anyway, you know, I've had a few girlfriends, you know, and I've learned a lot of things from my past relationships, which I think led me to my current relationship, which I got married and had a family. And I kind of sum it all down to 3 rules. 3 rules that I live by when it comes to relationships and relationship goals. Rule number 1. Find someone that is respectful of your hobbies and the things you're into, and be equally as respectful to theirs. I've dated girls in the past that were literally not into anything that I was into, like anything. And it drove me nuts that I always felt I had to stop whatever I was doing, you know, video games, comic books, action figures, whatever. Like I said, I'm a nerdy dude, and I just dated people sometimes that really weren't. And it was such an overhaul over the relationship that I was hiding so much, and it was hard to get excited about things I really wanted to get excited about because the person I was with was not excited about them at all. And on top of that, she never let me into anything that she was into and her hobbies and everything. It was just her and her friends, and that was it. And that was one of the biggest problems we had in our relationship, and I think that was, you know, one of the main reasons that we went our separate ways. We were just 2 different people going down 2 different paths. They were not connecting, so sometimes you just know better. Rule number 2. You can be really close to your family, and you can have a really close circle of friends, and you can look at them and you can trust what they're saying to you when they say it. And when you're in a newer relationship, there will always be things about you that essentially change a little bit in order to fit into your current relationship. That happens. That's going to happen in every relationship that you're in. Your friends are a really good way of kind of telling you if this relationship is pushing you in more of a negative place. If the person you're with, your significant other, doesn't get along with maybe one of your friends or one of your family members, it could just be clashing personalities. You know, that happens way more than people expect it to. But if they don't get along with like any of your family or any of your friends, that's a problem. Your friends only want the best for you, and your family only wants the best for you. They wouldn't tell you that this is a toxic relationship without having your best interest in mind. Sometimes it's a really good idea to listen to them. I've dated a few people that my family or my friends didn't like, and I didn't listen to them, and it ended terribly, and I really wish that I did listen to my friends sooner. And then when I met Patricia, all of my friends loved her immediately. There was no one that had anything negative to say about her. And my grandmother, who was alive at the time when I first started dating Patricia, said Patricia was the greatest person that I've ever had in my life. And she was the best thing that ever happened to me. And my grandmother was the person, I think, at that point that almost knew me better than anyone. She was one of my best friends. So yeah, once my grandmother gave me the okay, I kind of knew that I was in the right hands. So trust your friends and trust your family. They know what's best for you sometimes. And rule number 3. This is really important because this has happened to me twice in the past, and I really had to kind of wrap my head around this rule and really put my foot down and say, I'm not bending on this at all. When you date someone, it is 10, 100,000 million times easier to date that person when you get along with their family. It's so important for you to be on good terms with your significant other's family and them with your family. It makes things 1,000 times easier for the relationship. And a lot of relationships go down the drain because you just don't get along with your significant other's parents or best friends or whatever. Really try to show them respect. Thank them every time you go over to their house. If you eat a meal, oh my gosh, that was so delicious. That was the best meal I've ever eaten. Hands down, ever eaten. That's the best one. Go out of your way to show that you really are thankful that they're including you in this family. And I can honestly tell you, it feels so awesome to be liked in a family than disliked and made everything so difficult. I've had 2 relationships in my past where I didn't get along with my significant other's family. And it was awful, man. I don't suggest it to anyone, not my greatest enemies. So these are the 3 rules that I live by, per se, about relationships and the relationships that I got into. And I still stick to these 3 rules today. And that's why my marriage is, I think, pretty good. I'm having a good time. I can't speak for her. She's married to me, so mainly I just feel bad for her 28% of the time. Because I think I can be pretty adorable and funny. Nonetheless, thank you again for tuning in to David and Confused and sitting through this video about me talking nonsense constantly. I do that way too often, and usually in front of a camera. So the member of the Confused Army that I'm picking out of the group today is Sunflower Hamster. She's awesome. She runs an animal-based YouTube channel. Go check her out. She comments a lot. It's awesome. Thank you for being part of the Confused Army. You rock. Right, this is where I usually end the video by saying something witty. You know what I mean? At least our dogs aren't werewolves.